Yes. I should say now almost. Should I say the vow or yes? Now with him, they always talk. For that day, be that every time when people want marry, say I will love you till I die, till death do us apart. But these days, I don't know if they change for marriage because he just be like say no, not just something where they the tongue. People just talk am, be like say we don't talk am. They find them very, very difficult to me now. Ladies and gentlemen, another Thursday on top of your #1 family entertainment channel. Another time for that your show where they like carry last on top. I mean another time, another moment to discuss love, to create solutions to marriages, relationship, and all that. I say definitely from 7 to 8, myself and Shola always stand that good evening once again. My name is Slimmytee, and definitely where you see they take talk and say where you see Adam, if they always there. All right, but now if first appear tonight, so Adam is definitely in the building. I can't do marry me alone, you know that for sure.
So maybe she did where she won't come plug the
apple.
She won't plug the apple, give Adam.
You've eaten it already.
Anything
I give you again now is just after the first apple.
Yes. Yes, good evening everybody where they watch us today na Thursday. And as it be Thursday, this evening, I marry me what they take and do. What would they talk about love? What would they talk about relationship? What would they talk about everything we get to do with marriage, with unity in terms of family. So myself, Shola Fonja with Slimmytee, with the follow the show from now go reach 8 o'clock.
Yep.
No, if we was 8 o'clock, another wonderful one, what they call Superstar itself, go begin. But before that time, babe, how far?
Man, I did all right. We just try survive. We did thankful for life. I mean, last week we've been signed out. And this week we are here again.
Just
so
like
yesterday.
Power,
just like yesterday. So no about power. So every day for me, I always just one day grateful, stay alive and of course, give myself that assurance. Okay, still me. You get another battle to fight tomorrow. Because for me, every day is a battlefield. So you just live to fight for another day. Yeah. What's up? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. And like a TikTok, we expect nothing but the very best from what each day fit bring. So I don't know, how's the week been?
Yes, how's the week been? The week has been fine. I think it did quite okay, maybe because of the celebration. So some people have been seeing reactions today when some persons they talk say today it be like Monday. They be get so many. Go be like that for us. I mean, we had to work. We've been work. All right, but for those persons who've been travel, go village for whatever, now they don't return back. So most of them they find them very difficult to return back to work.
To admit.
Yeah, to admit. So now today they appear like Monday today.
Yeah,
so in my head I'm saying, okay, man, I'm sorry, people like us, we've been working, so welcome back.
Excuse.
No excuse. But anyway, so I saw something, be inter Nigeria, but obviously now something where we say it don't happen before for inter Nigeria. And I did very, very, very how would I say it? I'm always very careful when it comes to correcting people, like correction for especially for children. When pikin do bad, how they take correct time? Do you share now by shouting it? Share you believe in beating? Because I don't ask that question before. Where we say I say, what's in your own form of correcting your child? Do you understand? Now for me, I don't believe in tanning. I don't believe in beating a child. I believe so much in speaking. And the way you speak to the child, again, still matter to me. Because I always tell people that you don't correctly mean by shout. If you shout from now till next year, you see that's the way inside my mind and I go still do. But there are ways you can talk to me, maybe say you begin, they make me cry. Like, do you understand? Like, they're just, so I am just that kind of child where we say, if you correct by shouting, I no go here. And I believe, say, if you beat me reach one stage, growing up, I always tell my dad, say, you beat me reach one stage, you do that. Do you understand? So, but he now found out that, okay, this one, that's not be a case, not be by noise, not be by big beating.
Let me look
just
for a
formula, and he be get the formula without stress. So now, this speaking, he been failed for school. Okay. Do you understand? And they say, over time, the pikin no dey too do well for school like that. So every small thing, the parent they always beat, they no beat them, they go compare them to other children and all of that. So even the thing don't even kill the pikin self-esteem. Do you understand? The depression don't already set in, like they get the love for house, they get the love for school because the student as a fellow student come be find out say the parent they always really trouble her for house. So even that, so themselves they always want just do such for yes for school to say she had to run. She be your parent go clinic on. So this time around now the pikin can't fail. She had to repeat the class. she can't kill herself. She committed suicide. She's 13. She committed suicide. She can't write the names. She first started with the names of her parents, her mom and her dad. Like people will be make her commit suicide. She write her mother name. She write her father name. She can't write the names of the students. Where they always shame her for school. Do you understand? She can't put her, and she kill herself. She can't put the paper by her side. And in my head, I say, if they had corrected, see, and I hate when they have to compare children. Hey, she you know see Shola ni, she you know see Kini Slimmy ni. Slimmy they different from Shola. No expect me Slimmy act like Shola. No expect me Shola act like Slimmy. The two of them, even if now from the same mama, the same papa, they come out Shola, they no fit get the same character.
Sure.
They fit just look alike. Their character no fit ever be the same. So when a pikin, if you get pikin, we no sabi book, or if you get pikin, you say this pikin you know smart like other children. I'm not sure say the best way to correct that pikin are by comparing that pikin to other children. Even if you won't compare, I tell people that it's okay for you to healthy competition and it's welcome. Like healthy comparison also they welcome if you guys make her understand where you they come from. Do you understand? Like see, I love you so much, but you can see what they with me is doing. Don't you want to be like they with me in future? You know, you have to read. Do you understand? You're trying to compare her with they with me, but not like making her feel, oh, see yourself, see your life. She you they with me, you put not age mate. She is they with me that built 10 houses. You have not even bought foundation. Difference is between the two.
When you both serve in their math, in their words, talk say the worst form of correction is comparison. Say if you want to correct somebody, you can't compare to another person. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Say that the worst form
of correction.
Correction with that. That's one. The number two is see our children should see us as the last result. Last result will say if every other person
reject
them, abuse them, now you they suppose feel turn to. Like my papa they always talk one program. My papa go talk say no be program say just a cliche. But now waiting he go talk say omoti oku fail. Meaning say pikin we no die, no fail. Because there's an opportunity for you tomorrow to do them well. You still get that chance to do that in another way, and you go get
a better result,
better than before. We've seen a whole lot of people. We say how many Les Brown, this motivational speaker, with the whole world they talk about mentally retarded student, and they call him. But look at him today. He's making millions of dollars. The whole world knows him for motivational speaking, because when in this small, most people, even when they give them assignments, when they give them classwork, say go work like this, him go tell them say I can't do it. If teacher say why, I say because they said I'm mentally retarded. Say they say they talk say I know be. They
don't even program in brain to that I can't.
I can't do it. They talk them. Say they talk say I be picking when no feel no book. And so one of the teacher one they come follow and drag. Who tell you? Who give you that kind? You are not. You are this. Oh yeah, start and it started. So as a parent, I feel it's not appropriate if our children we're supposed to see us as the last result. Can't they see us as the first enemy? Knowing full well say if the whole world rejects them, like San Sultan of blessed memory now talk, I say Tio debatile
now house you see come back.
So if everything hard for outside, if they abuse you for school, if your neighbors now home supposed receive you. But this time around now, if now that home can't be the first enemy. And another thing is something where some parents they do we say me too I know too like now. Something we don't go 2 months, 3 months.
Now see they talk am.
And that picking. Now so you do last month.
Maybe so you take fake. That's so you break bottle. Now so you break.
So you do 3 months ago. You see this kind of thing. They get what they call mind conditioning. And the mind go dey conditioned to the fact that
after all, they go there. No matter how much you even do, no matter how much I try, they will see.
Appreciate me. And when that thing don't they come, resentment go they follow. If resentment don't they follow, not we won't follow past this kind of thing where you talk about it.
After all,
what won't happen?
Last.
And you go till you say the pikin no fit do am, but you go do am. But with love we can correct. With love we can change. With listening ear, with that belief where you get for that child, that child fit go outside and make you happy and get that result where you believe. But when the pikin come sef, before you even call yourself,
you don't even crucify the pikin even before the pikin. You know, the truth is, no matter how, even for a child like that, you don't even kill her moral, because she will feel say after all they will still complain, no matter how much I even try to push. So like just like what you say, I just feel say the best way to ever correct a child, Shola, na just to love the child. Do you understand? If you want your child, if your pikin they do, I always tell people, they don't born somebody with anything. We came in empty. Now when we enter this world, to all of the Bill Gates and everybody who they talk about today, now this world, now they be learn wetin they become. They be not come from heaven with the gift, with the brain. Now right here for this planet. So if they fit achieve them, if they fit make them happen, that means say that your child, say with the right of can actually, you know, learn and of course even get better than all of these persons who they talk. So it is all about you accepting them. Be like picking where they down with all this Down syndrome and stuff. Then you can't just say, okay, oh, because I don't see, if you don't, it's no celebrities where get, you know, kids like that. If you see the way they manage them with total love.
I even know of one
self-care.
You know, go talk say that picking get
autism. Yes, autism.
No go talk say get am again because the way they take care of that child. And the funniest part of the story is if they want to do something for us, now that boy. And
you know they hide them.
Go and bring remote.
Yes.
Go and this. Go and that. So the boy said no, he can't even see anything they do him again. And as we speak now, he's living fine.
He very well.
He moves
yes,
well.
now.
You hardly know. Why?
Because of the love he's getting.
They no see him like that.
Yeah.
And they no help him make a stump
out of a
teacup. They see him as you're a normal person. And he's living a normal life.
Just one chromosome, now he cause that condition. So just see, just because when I been see that story 13 years, I said this could have, you know, they would have done it a better way, and this result for no day. Do you understand? So it's just a lesson to all of us. Say first of all fingers are not equal. So no, if you born 10 children, no especially your 10 children will be the same. If you get one where they go, if everybody go right, they choose to go left. It is not by you.
Check that.
You know, check the picking. Why is she different? Do you understand? That means there's something. So even out of a strange behavior, you can actually make something out of it. Do you understand? So I don't know. It's really sad, but
okay. I feel say parents don't learn one or two things from what we talk, because this one we talk now real life story. Now something will happen. And they very disheartening. When the pikin won't make and when she won't die, now parents
one and two
top the list. So parents, please, we believe you're able to pick one or two lessons from this. Most definitely, we'll go on this break.
Yes.
And when we'll come back, marry me. Go to continue. Go away.
Yeah.
I have been married for 2 years now, and my mother-in-law has been living with us. She has been living with my husband even before we got married. I actually thought that she will move out at least 3 months after our marriage, but nothing of such has happened. She is a businesswoman and can afford her own place, but I don't want to confront my husband on the issue so that it will not look as if I don't like his mom. My husband always says that he will rent a place for her, but I know he won't want to pay for the rent. My actual grievance is that I am soon to give birth and she doesn't help me with anything in the house. I cook for her, she will come back from her shop by 8:20 p.m. She will never check on me. I will be the one to carry my tired self to greet her every day, because if I don't, she will say I lack respect. She will leave without even checking on me, but she exchanges pleasant greetings with my neighbor and his wife whenever she comes back. I don't know if I should go to my parents' place to give birth, because my mother said as long as my mother-in-law is in the house, she will never come to look after me and my baby when I give birth. Please advise me.
Yes, on many occasions we don't see situations where we say some women they're so attached to their male picking. Most especially the first son, that kind of thing they happen to. So emotionally attached that they find it hard to even let them go. We don't see situations where we say some women still go as far as dictating how the man will take
the operating house.
This kind of thing no before film they happen.
Reality.
And you don't see the letter. with this woman write us. Because we have also realized that those kind of men too, they find them hard to do without their mother. And at the end of the day, you can't begin the one that say, come. Nah, me you marry or
your mama you marry.
And you can see in that letter again, say, what in this woman they do? She sabi what she
sabi, she not just get character.
People like this, they are just out to work on our psychology, on our emotion. If not, how will you greet the whole...
Nah, you don't go greet me. So, hey, I'm not even expecting you to greet. Do you know how that thing feels? You know that at that time I go even they go call name. Them only Miriam. Call everybody in the way they are around you. I go just exempt only you. Make them very obvious. No,
so the question is,
wickedness.
What do you stand to gain from making life miserable for this woman? Will be your wife, your son, wife.
Yeah.
Another question, what would they ask? Say, is it even normal? Say this kind of woman, they stay for the same house with his son at this age.
But see, we say like what you talk, say it never happened before. We just use and they deceive ourselves, right? I've seen situations where like person mama they live inside the house with them, and then they live very happily. I mean, even before them come back from work, grandma go don't cook down. Do you understand? Grandma go don't take care of the children, like even the kids, they don't, they're so attached. Which me, I don't like, because I've always said it, if I marry tomorrow, now part of the things where say me and my husband go talk, say, guy, she now omugo they come for. Are we going to, I don't get family, shall I say they talk and say, they don't want any family and friends come stay with them. If they're born, make their whoever come for mugo, do how many more they do. After that, the husband and the wife. So if any sibling just say, uncle, they tell you, what, have you called my wife? What did she say? Is she okay with it? Maybe 2 days, but not say you can't. They stay like when they stay 1 month, because now so now from there they start.
From this letter, I realize that woman they stay inside.
She they stay inside there. You know why? Because like from what she said, the woman and the guy don't they stay. Obviously now the guy grew up with the mom, so maybe he be not just liberate himself early from her. So now she don't really get this mindset. After all, my son has been with me since. So even as he became married, I won't even blame the mom, Shola. Now I'm going to blame the man. Because you use your head to rent a house. At least give yourself and your wife that privacy.
The practical one way me I even see, we say life now, because most times, now that kind of woman they end their marriage.
Obviously, that's why it's going to end now.
And we say even the lady try, say let's move out. Any money we will get, okay, don't worry, I will drop the money. Let's go and rent. The guy go just say, don't worry, bring whatever you have, I will join. Once you give the man, you don't chop him. Bring the money, I'll join her. You don't go fit ask. Now, at the end of the day, Slimmytee, what happened? The lady was forced to leave because she been run for.
You're not ready. You're not ready for marriage.
For her dear life. So, one open the phone lines now. Make we ask una. Women where they are there now. One make una even call more. Can you, for any reason, live with a man where a mama? They stay with him. Be it a family house, be it house when you inherit. Okay, now I be the only child.
Family,
say now I be the only child. We know if now you understand. Now I be the only son, and a mama still there alive. But the question
that
is,
very strong attachment.
Can you live there? And if you live there, you dey face that kind of thing.
Share with us. How do you cope?
How you
Really? How do you cope? See, there are some mother-in-laws where they extremely amazing. I mean, they are mothers from heaven. You go just want to get them around you. And there are some that, hey. Okay, let's take Peter from Delta. Peter, good evening. Peter. Good evening. How you doing? Oh, your network is not helping us. You dey hear me? Your network.
I dey hear you.
Okay, we dey hear you now. We dey hear you well. So how you dey this night? I don't know. Maybe go just try and call us back. We hope say yes. Try and call us back. So we hope say by the time you call back, the network go down day okay, so that we feel hear your contribution. Because really now the mother of the girl don't they talk, so that clash no go share for the house. Because the girl mama don't they talk say if your mother-in-law no come out there, I am not, because if this girl born, Shola, this woman no go do anything. Trust me, woman will say don't they give you attitude even with the situation conditions where you dey. She say now she go carry herself go greet the woman. Now she go still cook, do everything, and yet she are not still
The funniest part of the story we say some women, as some mother-in-law, they enjoy this thing. And they enjoy it because they do them deliberately.
Yeah, obviously
So
this one a deliberate act.
They see their son wife as Orogun, as what will be the English now? They see them as a concubine, like a concubine, because then they enjoy them. Why then they enjoy them? They say they use them to they use their pikin spite the girl. So not the way the girl want do, they go make sure say the thing no good. And at the end of the day, the home no go remain. That's one thing I'm very sure, because when the guy they come back with this divided attention of now God know wetin my mama and my wife.
If you don't fight break pots now, only God know wetin.
The guy no go offend him mama.
And he go offend the wife.
No go offend the wife.
But really, Shola, who for confess? Because me, if you say, see, once you don't marry, your wife becomes your priority. See, for a man that understands.
See the one with me I talk now. This real life story.
Where she even give the guy money.
Now the man, because it's not a boy, it's a man. Now the man be the only child. Now he inherits the house from the father. We know if you talk say because of that now say go
but no verse, Shola. Wait, no. Why I wanted to just say that. Must you stay in a family house? Even if
I don't want to even use the word family house because it's the only child.
Yes, I can't. You can't rent. See, for the sake of peace, I tell people nothing is so expensive when it comes to peace.
Of course.
If I not say leave, now I go bring peace. I go leave. I go rent the house out.
Of course. Jessica. Good evening, Jessica. Good evening, Jessica. Good evening, Jessica.
Yes, ma, I can hear you.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Okay, if you dey hear us, turn
down the volume on your TV set so that I'll go hear ourselves very immediately. You don't turn it down, contribute.
I don't know what's wrong, guys. I bet me just keep trying. If the network guy be for your end, you fit Skype at us. Use the Skype ID. All right, at wapTV, please just keep trying. I know say before definitely we must get your reactions because we know say this now waiting they share for homes. I mean, now reality, now person story now they take. Where Shola don't even see.
And at the end of the day, the ones where me I see the wives been run for their dear life.
And I cannot blame, because in this kind of situation, now for me, I just tell her, really, okay, now it is not in my position. I'm not even, see, now the husband, I get issues with. Because first off, now you be allowed this kind of thing happen from the beginning. What you do not want is for you to call your mom. There are times you're not offending her by telling her that, mommy, I'm married. Now I need my privacy. Don't worry, your upkeep or save. I will get you accommodation taken care of. You're not going to be paying any bill. The question is, the
woman go on, they say, I'm like, should I leave my husband house? You know, say that the mama, like that one with me I talk now. Now the woman husband, that's the guy's father.
Okay, let's take Ken. Hello, Ken.
Ken.
Hello.
Oh,
Better, Ken. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well done.
Good evening.
Please chook mouth for the matter.
How you guys?
We are good, thank God. How you dey?
You're looking beautiful. I'm fine.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So what do you think about this letter? Wetin I don't know.
This are not the small matter.
As in,
not the small matter. But I will try as much as I can to be very honest and give my own humble opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, it is for this matter. For a man that is ready to get married, should be prepared. If you're a man, you're no longer a baby.
Yeah.
There's a difference. You're a baby and you're a man. If you're a man, you should let your mom know that you're a man.
Yes, so.
And you're ready to settle down with your own wife and have your own home. Yeah. And if your mother is going to live with you, make her understand that you are the head of this home.
Bam.
Giving her her place and your mother in your heart as well. Now, as this matter be, the babe already know the mother and the husband were already living together. I don't want to know whether it's a family home.
Abi? Doesn't matter.
I don't want to know whether it's a family home or in the guy's apartment. Now, if you're the only child and your mom is living with you, I don't know your pocket. Now, for your mom to live, you can't live in a room apartment and you live there with your mother and your wife. If you're to get married, you should be prepared to get an apartment for yourself and your wife. Then, if you want your mom around, you should know that, okay, this accommodation should be able to accommodate all of us.
Of course, now yes, she will stay.
See the narration here. The mother is working. Now, you can be working. It seems like the wife is now a house help to the mother.
Abi, because that is how it's appearing now.
And she's not even appreciate.
And she's not even. She's not they appreciate the effort, the stress.
Like my house help, if I go work and come back, my food will be ready.
And that kind of thing will sit down, cross leg, chop.
No, the man is not living up to his responsibilities. As sorry, I'm not hearing you.
Yeah, no, go on. We there with you.
We they back you up.
We are
Not living up to his responsibilities. Your mother is your mother, sure. Your wife is your wife.
arguing that.
So, best thing for him to do is, mom, find him and just leave him in the house. Get an apartment and move with your wife. If your mom is living alone, find a helper for her.
Abi?
Exactly. A young girl, both of them can be going to shop and be coming back home together.
Yeah.
Just give her a personal assistant. Anything she wants, the youth child can, or the person, or even a maid, a paid maid. See, she's working. She has a shop, so she can afford to pay for.
She can even afford to save. I think she just they mean. You know, they're just some mother-in-laws are from.
And what an attitude of mother-in-law coming. You come and you greet outsiders. You come to the house.
I'm not. So you're not saying she get issues.
Deliberate.
You get she get issues with the woman.
That was not even make sense at all. You mean say my mother not even regard my wife.
At all. She not saying
regard
down.
my wife. You're disrespecting me.
Bam.
You know. So my own opinion is this: guy, grow up.
Grow up, man.
For yourself and your wife. Move. Because I can't live. How does he sleep when his wife is not happy in the house? How does the guy sleep comfortably
Abi?
in the house where the wife is not happy?
The mother don't brainwash him now, so.
You know? So that's what I'm saying, that if you want to grow up and get married, then what means that you call yourself a man and do what men can do.
No, that's what's up.
Man up.
Thank you very much, sir.
No cap.
Thank you.
You just talk calm.
See, I noticed another thing about women. You are very possessive. Women like when they in the house, even if na one room, just one room, no be even room and parlor, na just one room. They like to know that this is my room. Yeah. Women like to know their territory. Most times when I reach house, maybe I want to enter kitchen, you go hear my wife tell me, don't enter my kitchen. In my mind, I'll be like, which one is
for house why they pay the rent?
If we come out something inside freezer, don't slam my freezer. So you wouldn't mind.
Anna, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, chook mouth.
Okay, I don't know what is. Good evening, hello.
Hello, we're there with you. Continue.
For me, I would say I don't know what their agreement is for the husband and the wife before they got married. But I would still want to say, okay, she has made the mistake of going into this. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you go on.
Okay, I said I don't know the agreement the wife and the husband did before they got married. But the husband is at fault for me. He's a grown man, he can make decisions. So men used to see those signs. He knows what his mom is doing, but they will overlook it. So I used to encourage couples that it's all about dialogue. The woman has endured for a while. She will sit the man, no fight, no quarrel. They will see that I don't know how their communication life is. But she will sit them down that, okay, honey, this is it and this is it. I've tolerated enough. What is the situation? Where is the way forward? Then she should give the man time and see if things will happen. But some of these men, they used to see it, but because it's their mother, and there are some baby mommy's boys, they call them mommy's boys, they will not keep up with what their mothers are doing.
Is that a mommy's boy?
That woman is so mean. She's pregnant, you don't even help her out in anything. Coming to check, it's just to check on her. Little
greeting the old neighbor.
Now that one, is it that one? Hey.
the woman should just sit down and talk with the man and give him little time. Let us see what will happen. If he's not going to do anything, she should go home and go and deliver. Tell the husband she's not coming back.
House don't scatter niye. And now if she do that, house don't. They don't separation on the shell be that now. It was anything that makes her leave house.
She just has to like, oh God, this is it. Let her talk to him now. Give him time. If he's not changing or he's not giving her any positive sign that maybe they want to pack out, or the mother, the mother is changing. Maybe the mother is packing out or is getting her a new place. You know, for men, if she sees that there's no changes, she should go home and give birth. Tell him that, okay, this is where I'm going home. I need to be taking care of, because if this woman did not check up on her now that she's pregnant, I don't even think the woman will take care of her.
It's obvious. It's obvious. This one no go send down. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. You not go send down. You want to deceive yourself.
Transfer that hatred to our own grandchildren. Yeah,
obviously. See, where I get issue be say, it's okay. I like the fact that they say, call him down, talk to him. This na man where they see wetin they share inside the house. This man no go tell me say he no know say him wife and him mama no dey close.
Slimmytee, you see, like the last call I've been talk. This thing where they see for people wey me I don't see and where it happen to. No be one day begin. The thing they begin from when the pikin small. When he enter secondary school, no touch my son, no beat my son.
They too clingy.
So even when the guy won't get girlfriend.
Now she go decide though, that type of maybe now wetin even happen with that.
So the boy said,
I'll give you some very
it's so serious that I know of a particular woman where we say every weekend you go meet the son for school, you go cook, you go make sure say help university now, you go make sure say help and tidy up in room. Is that serious? When the guy dey school, you go come out from here, go Ogun State.
Oh no, that one no fit get friend because the mama no go gree.
Go tidy up the home, do everything, and people they call and that and say, this is what they do. You know they help this boy. Now,
but you know say now from there that boy says suppose don't tell mama say mommy I'm no longer a small boy, because now as you said now with all now like this all of these things they start. I go there investment, I go there cook from Lagos, come this thing. So you don't know say that kind of thing.
Set the house.
You want marry. Now mama na go decide the girl where you go marry for you.
Tony, good evening.
That's why they happen. No 2 ways.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Tony. How Benue?
Benue is fine.
What do you think about this matter, Tony?
Make I tell you something. Igbo people they talk say if one person, if there is problem between two people, one person tell you make you not carry that person's cloth to wear until you hear from the second person.
Yes.
Like I tell you one thing, if you don't know, in nature, women are full of jealous. Not all of them, but majority.
Majority, I believe him.
Yes. If you want that time, pack about 4 girls, put for one room, make them leave. Make you see whether between 2 months whether they no go. If they no fight, malice go full that room.
Yeah, true that.
But you can put 8 men inside one house. They will live without no problem.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: a man that is ready to marry must be a good counselor. And if you are not a good counselor, you end up destroying your home. Now, who to take now? Some people are saying he's my wife and the other person is their mother. 2 of them are equal. And therefore, what the man supposed to do is to go into, find out the source of this problem. You see, the mistake that young ladies are doing today is that they are not taking their mother-in-law as their own mother. I've seen a lot of ladies that have a mother that is a nagging mother, a troublesome mother, and they still live at peace with their own mother. But if you come to the mother-in-law, they are not ready to tolerate anything. They are not ready, and not minding that when somebody is getting old, there is some certain things that person will be doing as an old person, that you as a young person that is brilliant need to manage the person. I've heard a lot of ladies saying their mother-in-law is a mad dog. their mother-in-law, they talk it, they will be laughing to each other.
You are right, Oga. You are making sense. You are making sense.
So I'm advising those newly married ladies, please, if there is any character that your mother-in-law is having, manage it just as you manage your own mother. Have you? How many ladies is quarreling with their mother? Let me rest my talk so far.
I really concur with you because I always talk something say when we don't see life from one side,
the same, yeah.
and when issues happen, I always talk say maybe two people get quarrel. You know, if you talk say one person they 100% right and one person they 100% wrong. You go see say if you listen well, if it be 99 to 1 or 98
at
to
least
2, and like in TikTok now this thing don't they form social, the thing don't become social trend now, and I go one may could dwell on that more. One will come back because Oga, your point really they matter.
But me, I just get issues with that part where it say the mother and the wife. Nah, I don't know, because that means can there ever be a balance between the two of them in terms of am I married? I think let's understand the place of a mother and the place of the wife. Do you understand? But anyways, we'll talk more like this Shola talk after the break. Now stick around with us.
Akin I be named Oshogbo 9 day base and 26 years old 9 being age. He say one lady will say a day between the age of 20 to 24 years. But in give condition, we say the lady must be fair in complexion. Why? Because our people talk say the one way you like, me I no like, and if you make us join and marry the same
man's food is sometimes poison.
Why some people like them fat or some like them thin, some like them fair, some like them dark. So for Akin, it's in a fair lady. I want. You don't see him face, so if you know, say Akin the kind of boy you believe, say I like him look. From him looks, if you be like say, I feel the time 1 or 2 things way if you do so. Go price Akin market. Go on top of our social media and you go see everything we need to know about Akin. Make when I begin talk and who can tell?
I can tell.
Yeah, so no one can tell if he turned to something sweet.
Yes. If it's so feel free to check Akin up, just like we just talk about now. Go on our Instagram page, that's wapTVchannel on IG. You will see face. Okay, so tell them why you guys be you, tell them why you guys choose you, tell them why you feel say be the right babe for all right. And if you're single, you're watching the show, please feel free to send us a very good picture of yourself. You can always send us a DM on IG, a good picture of yourself, and tell us what you want from whoever, from your partner, and you get to see yourself on the screen. It did that very simple. Okay, back to Shola, you were trying to explain something before we went for that break.
I try to talk about the new trend where we say I don't want to make we pack all the things with that my brother talk put for dozen, because a lot of good things they there. There's this social trend now where I say some ladies they cultivate tabi they join. And the truth is, there's nothing profitable about them. We know, say, truly. Now, from time, you don't deal like that. We say maybe mother-in-law and the wife, they always get issues. But we've seen some other...
Now, why made them no day together?
But we've seen some other women, too, or some other wives, who say, out of maturity... and
they're able to manage
them, they show them love. And when they show them love, you know, say, go get where you go hate person. One person where they hate self, person where they hate yourself, the one that say... Like all these days, he go just let you be. So, but these days, what they realize, say, some young ladies are very quick to call their mother-in-laws names. They see, say, some other women they do them, and so they say, that click. Most of them they even pray, say, make their mother-in-law die. I don't see one woman, one young lady we talk, say, you know, go marry any man. We still get mama.
Yes, I've been seeing that post too. I've been seeing that post too. Say na, it's happen. Why you take creature?
Why?
You don't forget when you say go be person mother.
How you go?
They're gonna pray that kind of prayer for you.
If your son, wife, come they wish you death too. I know support that one. Treasure, how you dey?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Treasure.
Okay, Treasure, oh yeah, chook mouth.
Good evening.
Good evening. How you dey?
See, I just want to talk about my own experience.
So you want to share your experience with us?
Yes.
Oh yeah, now let's hear it,
Advice
please.
based on my own experience, because I got married after 3 months. My mother-in-law moved in with us in a 1-bedroom apartment. So yeah, so I was like, oh my God, what's happening to me? But I just have to be patient now. So what if it's my mom? I don't have anything to do now. So I got pregnant. I put to bed. She stayed with us for 6 years.
For 1-room apartment.
How many years?
I'm telling you the fact.
She stayed with them for 6 years.
Whenever I and my husband want to have anything, they will do at the sitting room. With the newborn baby, yes. At times, we made love in the bedroom. Because, yes, there's no space. She took over my matrimonial bed. I never slept on my matrimonial bed for 6 good years. So she just have to be patient. It's just for a matter of time. She should not go outside to give birth. She should stay in her home, matrimonial home. It cannot be worse than my own. So she just called me directly and said, my daughter, I don't want you to be preparing food for my son. I want to do that my own. And my husband is weak when it comes to our own mother's case. So she won't say,
Hey!
I just allow her cook. And whenever I come back from work, I will eat out of the food.
Wait, Treasure, now she dey cook. She says she want to cook.
She sent me out of the kitchen. She keep cooking for her son. And whenever I cook, she will bring her own food to the dining table with me. So the son will be looking at, will not know which one to choose.
You go to check, you go to your house.
Wait, is this a movie or because?
It's not a movie. It's not a movie. My story. This is my number. You can call me. I will direct you to people that will know my story.
Man.
Wait, what? You and your husband still there now?
Hey.
You and your husband still there?
This one.
Yes, he loves me more than anything, because even when the mother wants to give up, she died in my hands and she begged me for everything that she loved.
Hey.
Say the mom, see live now.
Shola.
Yes, now live with that. Our people talk say, and you need to alone wa. That is God.
Hey, Omo, I receive strength. I receive
patience. Best way get patience. Say when the woman won't die last. Say now for her hand.
Because she dey stay for their house.
No,
now why?
Because she dey stay. You say the woman even beg.
Why she not beg so that she go feel rest well?
So what are we saying? If she said
Shola, people are wicked. You cool down, push. Omo, egbagbe. See, there's levels to this thing. You pursue me come up from my matrimonial bed. You no do. You can't say now you want a cook for instance. You married your son. What am I? So that means I'm just a baby mama.
But just whether we like him or not today. She should enjoy her husband. The mama don't go.
If she not die, she for no go, Shola.
Of course, she would. One thing go out.
Oh Lord, this one has it like script for my ear.
Our people talk say when person writes, so if command no dey, full stop go dey. If full stop no dey, exercise book go finish.
This one na story they learn.
If exercise book no finish, it go finish.
This story that we just this one they say.
Touching reality. So you say at times they go make love inside bedroom. Why? Because mama fit dey watch TV. And you know if you enter the room, mama don't take.
She say na mama dey sleep for matrimonial bed.
Okay, shaking my mama sun lele. Ìyá ti dé nìyẹn, ìyá dé. Tí ìyá bá ti dé, you have to shaking my mama sun lele. If mama sleep for ground now, mama fit get pneumonia because say open pioneer. So let mama be on the bed. Because at times, see, let me let you know one thing.
I don't finish this show.
Oyinbo talk. There's one thing that they talk. They say take a bow for the devil and achieve what you want to achieve. Because life.
For you to endure this for 6 years, you can endure anything.
Oh.
Bam.
Shebi na that bedroom. Emma worry.
Shebi na the kitchen.
Mama rest in peace in the bedroom. We go there.
So like you rested her in peace already.
So that go.
People are going through things.
If she had not exercised patience as we dey talk now, the woman go don die still because.
And maybe she would have lost her husband because the man for remarry. Do you get? If I marry somebody else.
Because the man go reason say maybe now you no like my mama. Now imagine that one. That one now no be overdo. When you park inside one room, park go meet them. Now overdo be that, but the beauty of this show be say Treasure will really appreciate you. People don't hear her now. So that woman will come down write us. She say wait till you dey go to nursery school near our own university experience. You can see it for yourself and hear for yourself.
Go catch me,
story. Go. You go even get a goosebump because
You know,
Mama will bring her own to the dining table.
Is it she cook? The son go come dey confused. You know they.
Yes, you go take small rice. You go take small rice, small rice, whatever. If not, you know, the man no go get peace for house, so that they go let her and sleep. So so it's a we want to say a very big thank you to everybody. We make our time to call us. Beauty of the show be that a reality show we they do here. Everything we they do, they very pragmatic. Meaning say now original and things where they happen. Now we they discuss on top marry me. For this woman, they don't tell you, you don't hear them. Exercise patience, one, then number two, no say no believe you go through this thing. I know say you all know if you be the worst. If you get money, na me do you day. You know get, na me do you day. You know if you be the worst. So please just endure. Now my own candid advice from everything where people don't talk with that. Slimmy?
Yeah, I think first, talk to your husband again. Do you understand? Talk to your husband. Let make him call him mama to order. Do you understand? Let your husband know. Say you see the inside this house.
Your husband should be manly enough.
Do you understand? He got man up. He got man up to follow him mama talk. Let her know. Say wetin she dey do no legit. Right now you need all the support wey if he get. I mean you dey carry somebody inside of you. So all the love wey if he get right now you need. So and like wetin Shola talk. I mean you guys dey patient. You know. Still continue to show her love. Love wins at the end of the day. Love conquers everything at the end of it. So I know say one day she self will realize and she'll come to that understanding say she's been maltreating you. But you can't leave your home. You can't allow anybody to take your space.
I like that. Don't let anybody take your home from you. For that we're going to say bye-bye. See you next week.
Yeah.